Yo, microphone check 1 2. What is this? Turn my headphones up. How y'all doing? It's still a tad bit sunny outside, but the weather is probably about to get squirrely. That's why I'm 8 minutes early. Alright. I'll get on with some music. Here we go. Get into tonight's festivities. And check this out, all of my newest, or shall I say the latest subscribers. See if you can find your name in the name matrix as we roll. Anyway, I was thinking about clipping this off, but I'm gonna keep it up. I don't care how long this stream is. I'm here to have a good time. Check this. What we do here is basically run a digital wrestling promotion. Just think bingo hall wrestling, but in my front room. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how we gonna say it is. I got something here trying to fight me. So we get ready to get on with tonight's festivities, y'all. Here in a few.
Good evening and welcome to Whoop Wednesday. Until the event begins, embrace the sounds from the Vegaverse and enjoy the rest of this live stream.
I just got paid. It's Friday night. Got a lit fireplace. And I talk in this party.
What's in my cup? Giving a fuck. Now it's bottoms up. What? Grab a fifth of drink, you drank, I'm liquefied all night. Let the K rotate, pushing my guts in a windpipe. Yep, I keep it that tight, I do that there. If anything, hate the game, show some love to a player. Throw your cups in the air, let's say you prove this bitch. Get your tattoo tier if your crew gets slick. Coming through with new whips, supersizing the floss. You got what I mean, I'm on the scene, ain't no denying a boss. I'm supplying the sauce, so the block get bent and I'm a permanent. I ain't conversating with temps, so with a couple I'm exempt. Came with a couple of pimps. Purse first, ass last, sudden pass yourself. Nah, you ain't gotta ask if it's bossing up. I'm heavyweight, no debating, and I'm flossing tough. Switching lanes with the dames, going nines and up. Rock guts in the cuts, getting fucked up. Nah, you ain't gotta ask what's in my cup. I'm 80 proof and getting loose and ain't giving a fuck. Heavyweight, no debating, now it's bottoms up. So grab a cup and get bucked with the rock guts. Nah, you ain't gotta ask what's in my blood. Just know that it's a Philly and it's filled with scum. K-Town by the pound, so you know what's up. So keep it crumb and take a puff with the rock guts.
Just got a zip so fat that it's busting out the seams of the sack. I stopped to put some gasoline in the lack. These hoes, they say they wanna lean with the Max, smoke some green with the Shad Rack. Half on that, got that, we at that. Toke that, smoke that, and get some get back. Hit me up at the flat, and when you fall back, later on, toke a bong, and I can tap that. Nah, I ain't gonna ask if we could fuck. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, and you know what's up. No more Hennessy and Remy up in my cup. Plus, I only got 1 puff on this blunt. Don't care if you a nice girl or a stunt. Let me hit it from the back and from the front. Digging in my ashtray, now what the fuck? I call you back, baby girl, I found another blunt.
Nah, you ain't gotta ask what's in my cup. I'm 80 proof and getting loose and ain't giving a fuck. Heavyweight, no debating, now it's bottoms up. So grab a cup and get bucked with the rock guts. Nah, you ain't gotta ask what's in my blood. Just know that it's a Philly and it's filled with scum. K-Town by the pound, so you know what's up. So keep it crumb and take a puff with the rock guts. That Hennessy. I swear another sip will be the end of me. Heavy drinker, boss thinker ain't what I pretend to be. Bad bronze bitch in the fifth in the vicinity. The Friday nights we done mastered it. Pull to the spot and ball the floss, we out here having it. I'm leaning like the Peter Talbot, it's a habitual skit. I grab the big, I simple flick, now the black is lit. I dip smoother than a sum of my bitch, but blaming on the 80 proof, I swear I ain't this slick. Cognacs in my system, the prize on my mind. I hope you got yours, cause I finished mine. I'm checking back and sitting on the finish line, screaming one more time. Sip another bottle, then I grip the pine. Matter of fact, I'll passenger the lack tonight. I'm way too cut right. Nah, you ain't gotta ask what's in my cup. I'm 80 proof and getting loose and ain't giving a fuck. Heavyweight, no debating, now it's bottoms up. So grab a cup and get bucked with the rock guts.
Last call for alcohol.
Focus your underbody this way. As I enter center stage, the sound man tweak the mid-range. Turn up the mic to let the kid rage. To the fullest, I'ma pull it and leave the crowd in total dismay. Now no momentum, sit the Vic's way. In a battle, leave it unscathed, and then a nigga kid's grave. Cause I took him out and must a big wave. Like a sensei, leave him in disarray with katana blade. Now get him up and do like this. Back and forth, side to side, I mean do this shit so this way. I be the dopest thing on display. Type of shit that I'm spitting is forbidden to let your kids play. Keep chopping them up like every which way. It's a mistake, you and your shipmates with your switchblade. Your definition of a trick play. Trigger figure start to itch, the snitch sleeping where the fish lay. When I'm rocking the party, I heat it up. Spit. Me and Weston, we soon to be blowing up. Spit. 7 digits of women be loving us. K-Town, nobody fucking with us. Spit. When I'm rocking the party, I heat it up. Spit. Me and Weston, we soon to be blowing up. 7 digits of women be loving us. K-Town, nobody fucking with us. and rock the boogie to the bang bang boogie. Say up jumps the boogie to the bang bang boogie woogie. I make you niggas think it's all goody till I'm pissed off, smacking your lips off in my black hoodie. And have your girlfriend think it would it. Keep it hype when I creep on the late night. Get the goody goody. Your boyfriend know just where I put it. Underneath, meaning more than just 6 feet. I'm gonna dig deep, cause ever since I was a pimp squeak, bringing heat, lyrics over the big beat like a big geek, turning competitors into mincemeat. In my youth, I was hanging on 10th Street like on B Street. Rappers, your rulers underneath me. Never stress, cause I come from the Midwest where the Chiefs spit. When I'm rocking the party, I heat it up. Midwest and we soon to be blowing up. 7 digits of women be loving us. Cape Town, nobody fucking with us. When I'm rocking the party, I heat it up. Midwest and we soon to be blowing up. 7 digits of women be loving us. Cape Town, nobody fucking with us. Alright, we getting ready to get on with tonight's festivities, and if you hanging out in the chat, put a 1 in the chat if you are hanging out and you found your name in the name matrix. Let me know if I did a good job of making your name visible. Anyway, without further ado, we gonna jump into this episode of Whoop Ass Wednesday. Check this. On our last episode of Whoop Ass Wednesday, this guy called out that guy, but instead he got this guy. And shortly afterwards, this happened. This dude fired these cats who couldn't stop these chicks from showing up the last couple of weeks and doing this. Forcing this dude to hire these guys. This man fought that man. It ended like this, and as a result, guess what? Nothing became of it. Oh, come on now. You guys are hard to please. I thought the crowd in Tucson was bad. Which puts us right here at this part of the storyline.
Hey there.
Yeah, Cletus, what do you want, man?
Hey there. Hey there. You forgot the good part, you know. The whole bad girl jail thing and all that.
Oh yeah, this chick teamed up with this chick because they both hate these chicks. It went down like this, and as a result, this chick did this to that chick. Which brings us to the point of the storyline where we are at right about now.
They want to play my betrayal on the big screen like I didn't own that moment. That wasn't betrayal. That was liberation. I'm done playing the good girl. Done smiling. Done shaking hands. You all wanted a hero, but you forgot who made this brand matter. So I gave you what you deserved. A wake-up call. Let me remind you, January 30th, 2023, I fell from the top of hell in a cell and kept fighting. Monolithic 2024, I slammed Sienna into a casket and sealed it shut. 2 months ago at Fixius, steel cage match, remember? You barely survived that one. And tonight...
Uh-oh, it looks like business has picked up. The big dog has come to claim resident in her yard. And she's ready to get one in on Bad Girl Jill before the ambulance even gets here. Somebody needs to come in and break these two up before they do some bodily harm. There they are, my new security guards. Get down there and stop this before these two here hurt each other before my main event, damn it. Cletus!
In the beginning, there was XL, our original battleground. But in 2022 and 2024,
we discovered and then amplified the frequency. Now in 2025, The frequency intensifies.
In the aftermath of betrayal, healing is no longer an option. Bad girl Jill traded honor for chaos. But chaos comes with a cost.
This isn't a match. It's a medical emergency. And I'm the only one qualified to deliver the diagnosis.
She'll leave the arena the same way she left her values.
Where else would a nurse feel more sadistic than an ambulance match?
This isn't a match. It's a medical emergency.
And I'm the only one qualified to deliver the diagnosis.
Alright, party people, it's going down for us in our main event here tonight. 5 on the card here in Moines, Iowa. And this is matchup number 1 for us. Lordy Samrod and Dina Belladonna going up against Geraldine Phillips and Big Dog Bev O'Bannon. And Bev O'Bannon with the offense at the beginning, chopping down that gorgeous specimen of a tree known as Lordy Samrad. These two tag teams are put together. I am trying to put together a tag team that can challenge Violent Storms for those Frequency Women's Championships. They've been damn near holding on to those belts for about a year now. And you know how I feel about lengthy champions. I gotta gas somebody up to get some new blood in our tag team division. Hence the reason why these two teams are in effect here in our first matchup as we do it live, direct, and dysfunctional on your whoop ass Wednesday. As you are checking into the early going on this one, I'd like to ask you, how was your day? Did the universe bless you? And did you live the reality that you have created for yourself on this vainglorious day that we are witness to be here with, or should I say, amongst the land of the living? Anyway, Geraldine looking like she is lifeless as Lordy slams her from stem to sternum and is setting her up, making a blood rush right to her head with that lengthy vertical suplex, and boom! Down goes Geraldine, and Lordy goes for a cover on her. After that, it is only a 1 count. All of that damage, that means that Geraldine Phillips is as tough as nails. And as I speak, she turns the tide long enough to get back to her corner and get the tag with Big Dog Bev O'Bannon, who comes out with a knee strike on Lordy Samrod and goes for a quick cover. Only a 1 count as Belladonna stares on, yet to be in the matchup. But Bev, having her focus on her, gives Lordy Samrad the advantage and a reversal of the tide by Bev as she knocks down Lordy Samrad once again here in matchup number 1, our opening bout. Bev showing no signs of re-rust as she has not been in action for a while, but you couldn't tell it the way she's woman whopping Lordy Samrod. A nice enziguri out of the turnbuckle. And now she is steadily punching at the face of Lordy Samrad. Geraldine Phillips right at Dina Belladonna, who is yet to get into this contest, as Bev O'Bannon goes outside and whips Lordy Samrad back into the ring. These two working well together in tandem. I'm talking about the two in the red and black, Geraldine Phillips and Bev O'Bannon. I'm thinking they might be one formidable duo, and hopefully they can challenge for the women's tag belts. But speaking of working well in tandem, Belladonna comes in and misses every damn thing with that ill-advised move. But she connects with Bev O'Bannon and is going to the arms of the big dog. These two rookie tag teams, phenomenal indeed, as they pound away each other, trying to make a name for themselves. Check this. We're getting ready to go to a brief commercial break, and we will be back with the conclusion on matchup number 1 here on your Whoop Ass Wednesday.
Are you ready to step into the ring and make your mark in digital wrestling? Don't miss this opportunity to be part of something big, something groundbreaking. Join us on this thrilling journey where every match is a step closer to your dreams. Are you ready to accept the challenge? Then step up, sign up, and show the world what you're made of. Sign up now at KCSA.com/roster spots. The spotlight awaits. Once again, that's KCSA.com/roster spots.
This is Kivana Rossetti, and you're watching Frequency Pro Wrestling on Vic Vegas Game Station, the home where every view is viral.
This is Maddie Chatterbox encouraging you to hit the like man. They're only free $99. So once again, hit the like button to help our channel grow.
All right, we are back to the action as Dina Belladonna and Big Bev O'Bannon are duking it out on the outside of the ring up to a 6 count. As the big dog is ruling the yard, she has been dominating both Dina Belladonna and her partner, Lordy Samrad. Nice tilt-a-whirl backbreaker by Dina Belladonna. Showing off her technical skills, whipping the big dog into the corner. But big dog Bev O'Bannon fights her way out. And Kabaya with a superwoman punch to the nose of Dina Belladonna. Now taking advantage of the far corner, isolating Dina away from a potential tag in. Bev and Geraldine coordinating efforts as if they were a veteran tag team. You would have never guessed that they've only been together one time as a tandem outside of this contest. As Lordy Samrad come in high capping for the crowd, and as I stated before, Bev O'Bannon is going ham on both of these ladies here tonight in this matchup. Lordy doesn't have an answer. Dina has nothing for Bev O'Bannon. But as I speak, Lordy comes back and gains momentum. And now giving Bev a taste of her own medicine. Quick tag team tag in, and for once, we get to see a tag team coordinated move from this franchise in the year of this creation of this game. One hell of a DDT out of the middle rope. And Bev staring up at the ceiling as Lordy is tagged in. And instead of trying to go to get to Geraldine, she does that and goes for a quick pinfall in the opposite corner. Only a 2 count. Now she wisely, what? No. She does S dive onto Dina Belladonna as Lordy hits Geraldine, who didn't see it coming. And a brawl has broken out between the 4 ladies. Divas doing dirt here in matchup number 1. And to think, we got 4 more contests for you in this one. Bev O'Bannon being slung across the ring by Lordy Samrod, and now she goes to get some on Geraldine. But Bev O'Bannon is there to meet her, and now the numbers advantage swings in the way of Bev O'Bannon and Geraldine. Phillips, Firewoman's carry, and a go to sleep to follow as we are up to a 7 count, and the Divas still ignore the referee as the count adds seconds to it. We're up to a 9 count and a 10, and Bev O'Bannon is in the ring and they win. Wait a minute. Hold up a second. That is a draw, party people. Yo! How in the hell do we end that one off in a draw? Check this out. Man, I don't see how the referee called that one and ended it in a draw. As you see right there, Bev O'Bannon making it back into the ring in an ample amount of time. But I guess that's neither here nor there. No winner in our first contest. Confusion from the onslaught, and now even more chaotic fuel being added to this already hyped up wrestling event. Anyway, matchup number 2 coming up for us next. What's on the card? TBM going up against JVD in a non-title bout. Out of our Devil's Blood division, the champion goes up against the Brown Maniac, who is contending for the Mad Hood Championship.
This is Maddie Chatterbox encouraging you to hit the like man. They're only free 99. So once again, hit the like button to help our channel grow.
This is Quincy Kareem, and you're watching Frequency Pro Wrestling on Vic Vegas Game Station, the home where every view is viral.
You saw the promo and you know what is coming up next. JVD versus the Brown Maniac. Earlier action you see right here. In our first matchup, the tag team contest that ended in a draw. Very close, to say the least. By the hair of her chinny chin chin, she did not get back in the ring on time. controversial to say the least. And it's going down here in Des Moines, Iowa. JBD awaits the Brown Maniac, coming in at 3 wins and 4 losses. Current champion, hold on a second. Bishop Black has straight up flattened the Brown Maniac, and it looks like it's about to erupt into some type of incident. Check this. We get ready to go to a commercial break. Security, where in the hell are you at? Cletus, take us out of here. Oh, there they are. These guys are going to be busy tonight, damn it.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby.
All right, y'all, we getting ready and getting set, trying to calm it down after that bit of chaos. Security on the spot to handle that mix-up that we just experienced. Anyway, how are you doing this lovely evening? The sun's shining bright here in the Midwest, and we are coming live and direct from Des Moines, Iowa. Our next matchup, the She-Devils champion, Kaiba Okoye, taking on the number 1 contender in a warm-up match, and we don't have the date set on their matchup for that very title, but as soon as we get it to you, we will give it to you, big baby. Let's get it. Des Moines, Iowa, you are about to be hit with a dose of chocolate, big baby. Here, matchup number 2.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Kansas City, Missouri, the Alliance Zone Female Hardcore Champion, Kaiba Okoye.
Yeah, that young lady has been rocking that title ever since my birthday back in April. 5-6 is the record. The younger sister of Akira Okoye. And her last time out in action, she got herself a victory via count out, going head to head against magnificent Marcella Morocco. Them two coming up in the same camp. Our Rising Frequency brand now on a playlist that you can check out on the channel to see how we got.
And from Kansas,
how we are.
Dorothy Izzy Ray.
And this right here is our number 1 contender for the She-Devils Championship. Coming in at 503 wins, 3 losses, Dorothy Disarray. And at the end of May, she put away Birdie Lou in a fatal 4-way matchup at Fixius to claim this number 1 contender status. As I was trying to go on about earlier, this one here is a figment of my imagination from the depths of despair and desperation to create the perfect character. And there she is for you on full display. In fact, If you are to join our roster, this one right here is available. Matter of fact, everybody else is available with the exception of, excuse me, goodness, exception of Shark Girl D and Killer T. Anyway, Kaiba Okoye getting her dukes and her licks off first. Offense in effect and downs her competitor and shows a tad bit of disrespect. And now to the arm wrenching of Dorothy Disarray. The Vegaverse has been buzzing and asking questions as to the whereabouts of Disarray's partner, Anxiety. Let me tell you, we've been working behind the scenes trying to get a valid contract that'll benefit both of us. 2 count on that one. And we haven't come up with it. She wants too much damn money, and we can't give it to her. Anyhow, swinging the breaker off of the ropes. And Okoye has been in effect ever since the opening bell of this contest. Disarray looking to be the definition of her namesake right now. Total disarray, discombobulated. I don't think she's even got, there she goes with a tad bit of offense as she uses the steps. I guess she was just baiting Kaiba Okoye to take it outside of the ring so she can do that to her. Dorothy Disarray doing major damage to Kaiba Okoye. Nice counter for that bit of offense that Kaiba had going moments ago. But if you just tuned into this part of our contest, you would think that Disarray has been doing this the whole damn matchup. The way she's straight up dominating Kaiba Okoye, the champ, right about now. Double knees to the chesticles of Kaiba Okoye. Now bringing her head to the turnbuckle and a scoop slam. And what is, I thought she was about to go for an aerial move, but instead she perches up and sits and lies in wait to hit Kaiba. But hold on a second, a counter by Kaiba Okoye, and she whips Disarray out onto the floor. Back outside we go as Kaiba perched up on the turnbuckle. What in the hell is she Kabaya? A diving axe handle, and Disarray is looking up at the array of stars at the moment. Leg trap backstabber, nasty move indeed. And add insult to injury, it's on that hard floor on the outside of the ring. Kaiba staying on her opponent. We are up to a 6 count, and the punishment ensues. Pain still being inflicted by Kaiba Okoye, sending a message here tonight in Des Moines to her competitor, Dorothy Disarray, who is just leveled by Kaiba. And now hold up a second, a counter by Dorothy Disarray, who has seemed to be woken up from a slumber and whips her competitor off the rope, and a kick followed up by a roundhouse off of the rebound. Kabaya with a basement elbow drop, and Disarray is amping up the crowd here in Des Moines. Kaiba taking a beating every time Disarray does get some offense off. And now, the frequency, fist fest to the chest. 10, and Kaiba falls face first to the outside of the ring, and now, Disarray perched up and misses Makaiba catches her with a diving senton off of the apron. And a Northern Lights suplex, and Disarray is back in a state of disarray. DDT by Kaiba Okoye. As a woozy Disarray has no counter to the offense that is being mounted up on her by Kaiba Okoye. My goodness, Disarray has proven at this juncture that she can take a beating. Because Kaiba Okoye is definitely delivering a beatdown in an overnight UPS fashion up in this piece. But as I speak, Disarray coming back for a second to down the champ. And it looked like it might be curtains for our Sea Devils champ as Disarray with a running knee strike. And now going to the left leg of Kaiba Okoye, who's trying to roll away, but the corner halts her escape. And now Disarray all over Okoye in the form of another pinfall attempt. Only a 1 count after all of that. And the match continues. Disarray disappointed at the moment, and the frustrating punches land on Kaiba Okoye out of the middle rope onto Kaiba Okoye. Disarray just go ahead and make another attempt at putting her away. Diving knee drop onto Kaiba, and Disarray waiting on Kaiba Okoye and hits her with her finisher and goes for the cover. And just like that, hold on a second, Kaiba Okoye kind of pissed off at the fact that Disarray gets the win here tonight in matchup number 2. All right, party people, matchup number 3 coming up next. And if I'm not mistaken, it's our fatal 4-way from the Viral Net division.
Welcome, future champions and digital wrestling enthusiasts. At Frequency Pro Wrestling, we're always pushing the limits and creating new opportunities. Today, I am thrilled to introduce our exclusive Join Our Roster project, your chance to step into our universe and shape your wrestling destiny.
Option 1 is sponsorship. Imagine backing one of our established superstars. Your chosen wrestler becomes your champion, complete with a custom match booking every month. With sponsorship, you get to support a fighter you love while gaining exclusive shoutouts, special promotions, and priority placements in our big events.
Option 2 is management, designed for those ready to step into the spotlight themselves. With our management package, we create a custom wrestler live on stream, tailored just for you. You'll have the opportunity to choose everything from your wrestler's look to their signature moves and finishing style. This package includes up to 3 match bookings per month, whether it's a title match or an exciting non-title bout, giving you full control over your wrestling legacy.
Whether you choose sponsorship or management, you're not just joining a roster, you're becoming part of a family. Our universe is built on passion, creativity, and the relentless drive to create unforgettable moments in wrestling. So, what will your legacy be?
due to time constraints, we are omitting the entrances to our next matchup. So enjoy our next contest.
Chad McLovin takes on D. Wildman, Dr. Brownstone, and Valiant Justice.
Next on Woo Wednesday.
All right, party people, matchup number 4 knocking on the door of our main event midway through the festivities of tonight. While you at it, hit the like, share, and sub button. It costs you nothing, so stop your fronting. This brand is cooking because we got a lot more eyeballs looking at us. And thank you once again for all the viewership and attention that you've been giving us as we give you prime time entertainment in matchup number 4 from our viral net division. The guy in the white hat, that is Valiant Justice, and he's hooked up with D. Wildman. And the pretty boy, you know him, Chad McLovin. And Dr. Brownstone, who just got a bit from D. Wildman and is about to get some more in the form of a military press and a drive to the pavement. This Fatal 4 matchup is a elimination style. No sudden delete here on your whoop ass ninja, at least tonight anyway. Power slam by D. Wildman on Dr. Brownstone. And now Wildman going underneath the apron, coming out with a sledgehammer. And right to the lower leg of, hit him in the knee and went for a cover. At first it looked like he hit him in the thigh, but after doing a retake, he hit my man in the knee, trying to crush those kneecaps. As Valiant Justice over there on the other side taking a snooze. Champ takes a dive into the steps from Dr. Brownstone, who was hooked back up with Wildman. And their match continues. I'd like to ask you to stick around, party people, for our main event, as we will be featuring a ambulance match for the Frequency Women's title here tonight in Des Moines, Iowa, big baby. Champ tasting the apron, and Dr. Brownstone with a blindsided hit on Wildman, and now setting him up and taking him down as Champ try to get a cover on Valiant Justice, and the match continues. And in the early going, I don't know who I say is going to be my favorite in this one, because you got bodies flying, flipping everywhere as Dr. Brownstone goes for a cover on Wildman, and the referee is not there to make a count on him. Champ giving Valiant Justice the business in the far right corner, and Wildman looks like he wants to go join in on that party. The steps come into play one more again. And so does, wait a minute, Champ with a quick roll up on Wildman. And it's only a 1 count. Action at its finest. Who is going to win this one? I don't know, but we will be back after a brief commercial break for the return of this Fatal 4-Way here from our Viral Net Division.
This is Real Talk Rita, and we are having a sale. Today's likes are free, so do our channel a solid and hit the like man.
Party people, you see up on our re-entry, Matty Chatterbox, who is setting up for a interview after this matchup with a special guest, a brand new champion, is about to get interviewed. No eliminations yet, as the 4 competitors are still in there duking it out. Valiant Justice with the limp, a big boot knocks down Champ and walks right into a spinning powerbomb by Wildman. As he goes for a pinfall attempt. And Valiant Justice is about to be sent to the showers as Brownstone almost out of this contest. My favorite to win this one is out of here and on to the showers. As the rest of the competitors are making each other touch everything outside of that ring. Everything in the gymnasium. Speaking of touching, that sledgehammer did some temporary damage. Or should I say lingering damage? Oh, there he goes. Champ pops right back up. And is waiting on Wildman to get that inverted power slam off on Funk Dr. Brownstone. And that's 2 competitors that Wildman has put out of this contest. As he looks to be hitting Champ with a last ride. Will he put Champ Loverboy up out of this when they run the table? No! The match still goes on. And mad apologies, party people. Our main event is coming up next. As we have the showdown between Nurse Red and Bad Girl Jill for the Frequency Women's title coming up next. Or should I say coming up after the interview from Matty Chatterbox. I wonder who it is that she is going to interview. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and put a poll up right here and right now. All right, y'all, the poll is erect. The poll is up. And I want to know, who do you think is going to be interviewed next? We'll go to a commercial break and then get into that interview as they are still setting up for that one. My bet is on answer number 4. I think it's Ray Saka. What say you? Speaking of Saka, Champ Saka, D. Wildman's face, and he touches him into the steps in response to that face plant on the apron. These 2 long-time competitors going way back to their tag team days, as Wildman was with Rock Solid Ministries, and of course Champ being a member of Eye Candy. Shout out to the Eye Candy Academy as they are making progress to get their facilities up and running, and the applications to be enrolled in their classes will hit the website soon. Kabayow out of nowhere with a clothesline on Wildman, who had a bat for a second, and Champ looking like it's his turn to go to bat as he's wrenching that arm of Wildman. Even though with all that pain, he does not tap out. Champ went for a Pinfall attempt. It was all null and void. Excuse me, I'm just simply in awe. And plus I got a bad camera angle, so I can't say much. At the ring post blocking the cross-face chicken wing that was applied by Champ. And we are up to 4 stars. And still down to 2 competitors in this elimination style fatal 4-way. Champ with a trash can, looking like he's about to take out the garbage. And Wildman, who was down for a while, Champ probably could have went for a pinfall attempt, but Wildman wakes right back up with a beastly roar and grabs Champ and Kabaya. Champ hopping right back up and getting into something else by Wildman, and it's a last ride. And just like that, party people, it's over. Wildman over. Everybody else, he ran the table, big baby. One hell of a feat by D. Wildman here. Just before our main event. Hold up a second. A development has developed in the back, and Cletus has a breaking news update for us next here on your Whoop Ass Wednesday. Take it away, Cletus.
My name is Cletus, and this is a frequency breaking news update. We was all ready and set to go with the interview with Maddie Chatterbox, and something went wrong. She's back there discussing it with security as we speak. All I know is the guest that was set to be interviewed has been rushed out to the nearest McDonald's, Macy's, department store, nearest medical facility, man. Oh, yeah. What he said. She has been rushed out to the nearest medical facility. And when we find out something, we will let you know. My name is Cletus, signing out from this breaking news update. And as always, enjoy the rest of the life. My microphone done messed up. Anyhow, enjoy the rest of the live stream.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to inform you that throughout the taping of this promo, no Cletuses were injured in any shape, form, or fashion.
In the aftermath of betrayal, healing is no longer an option. Bad girl Jill traded honor for chaos. But chaos comes with a cost.
This isn't a match. It's a medical emergency. And I'm the only one qualified to deliver the diagnosis.
She'll leave the arena the same way she left her values.
Where else would a nurse feel more sadistic than an ambulance match?
This isn't a match. It's a medical emergency.
And I'm the only one qualified to deliver the diagnosis.
Alright, party people. The moment you've been waiting for. Who's getting ready to go to the hospital here tonight in the main event? Thank you, everybody that has tuned in. I see the numbers jumping and everybody that has participated in the chat. Much gratitude.
The following contest is an ambulance match and is for the Extreme Alliance Zone Women's Championship.
This is a DJ Soul Search production.
If you're looking for me to say something before they show that belt, I ain't saying nothing. Stand in awe as Bad Girl Jill, who laid down her credentials earlier on in the live stream. You see, she is as tough as a $2 steak, big baby. A prime candidate for a match of this caliber. And there she is, big baby. Your Frequency Women's Champion, Nurse Red, in the house. Although she is solo, she still brings the pain like two bad nurses. And this is a monumental moment indeed, as this is the first female ambulance match in the history of Frequency Pro Wrestling. And it's going down here tonight. Des Moines, you're getting one hell of a treat in this one.
Introducing the challenger from parts unknown, Bad Girl Mills.
Yeah.
And her opponent from the pits of hell, the Extreme Alliance Zone Women's Champion, News Rage.
And of course, right on time as usual around the main event, our special guest in this one, along with Big Dog Sports, Bobby Vegas gaming up in this piece. And it looks like we got us a vote for Bad Girl Jill in the chat.
There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent into the ambulance by any means necessary. After closing both doors, the remaining superstar will be declared a winner. Now, let the match begin.
Let's get ready to rumble up in this piece. You might not get much commentating out of me on this one. This is one of the ones you want to just sit back and watch these two beat the holy heck out of each other. Anyhow, their last time out, they were teamed up in a tag team contest. A controversial in the say the least. You see that hand on the rope. And they went head to head at Fixius. Hence the reason we have this matchup as the winner of that matchup picked the stipulation for this one. And since Jill has been up to nefarious activity as of late, Nurse Red picked a match in which she'd be right at home at in an ambulance match. Brilliant, to say the least. Bad girl Jill with the first weapon introduced into this contest. Excuse me. Like I said, they need to do something about the crowds on this game. No variation in the amplification of the crowd. But hell, with a matchup of this magnitude, I'd be hyper than a mofo too. Bang your head, Motley Crue style, off of the apron. As Jill is feeling the wrath of Nurse Red as she's performing surgery here on Bad Girl Jill. And now they are taking it to the height of heights on the top of the ambulance. Who will win this one? We'll be back after this short commercial break.
The Chick Magnet. The Chick Magnet.
This is a DJ Soul Search production.
This is Mitch Fade, and you're watching Frequency Pro Wrestling on Vic Vegas Game Station, the home where every view is viral.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this was going down at the break. You saw the ladies climb to the top of the ambulance, only for that to end like that. And Nurse Red followed Bad Girl Jill over the edge. The intensity has picked up in this one, and no one has claimed dominance yet. Selena Del Sol one more again on Bad Girl Jill. That was one hell of a fall from the top of the ambulance, but as I stated before, Jill is one hell of a competitor. Her durability is second to none. As you witnessed earlier on in the live stream, her falling from the top of the Hell of a Cell a couple of years ago, that put her out for about 6 months, and she's back in a matchup like this against a feisty competitor in Nurse Red. Nurse Red has got the wrong thing in her hands at the right time to immobilize Bad Girl Jill and maybe put her away and send her down the street to the local hospital. This one has slowed down a tad bit, and like I said, I'm doing very well to put any type of commentary on this one. I wanted to see these two beat the crap out of each other after that bull that Jill pulled a couple of weeks ago. Blindsiding the champion with a ladder. And as I talk bad about her, she amps up her frequency and gets the offense going. Kabaya with a punch to the grill of Nurse Red. And now she grabs a chair. Excuse me, let me put me back in place. And Bad Girl Jill is staring up at the light fixtures. And now, Nurse Red exercising her fixation with bringing the pain. One more again. And Jill has no response for the offense of Nurse Red at this point. Back into the ring we go, but this is not your traditional type of matchup. You gotta put your opponent in the ambulance, seal up the doors, send them down the street to get medical attention, and it's over with. As a matter of fact, oh yeah, we got the poll going. Let me look at the results right quick. We got 67% for Jill. We got some Gillettes in the crib up in this piece. Bad Girl Jill is a fan favorite, even though she did turn heel a couple of weeks ago. And this is what she gets for turning heel on the wrong chick, the cream of the crop in our Frequency Women's division. As Jill was grabbing at that left knee for a moment, and it seems to have shaken off the damage enough to get back into this one and possibly have herself a comeback. Jill getting ready to go to the friendly skies and come down with an elbow on Nurse Red. And now the back-face harlot setting Nurse Red up for a modified attitude adjustment. And now we getting down to brass tacks because the doors are wide open, ready for Jill to walk up out of this one, our brand new champion. And she gives her a kick to the face to boot. And a nice power slam, and it ain't looking too good for the nurse who specializes in pain management. Jill has let the window of opportunity slip open for Nurse Red. Enough for Jill to be whipped inside of the ambulance. And here we go with the door shutting, Big Baby. Can Jill's fandom wheel her up out of the ambulance and bring her to victory here tonight? Nurse Red almost having a door shut, but Jill bust out as if it was a Rick James song. Busted out, I'm busted out of the ambulance. Busting out. Booyah, one more time with a float over DDT on Bad Girl Jill. And Nurse Red looking to take her window of opportunity and possibly get Jill inside of the ambulance. Can the nurse prevail in her specialty match here? One door locked. As Nurse Red struggling, Jill busts out one more again to let the match continue. In the words of the great poetess Shannon, let the music play in regards to this matchup. Chin check by Nurse Red on Jill. And at this point, if Jill pulls it out, it will be one monumental victory indeed. Because at this point, Nurse Red is way ahead of her up in this matchup. Eddie Guerrero style with the taunt. I got tongue-tied because I wanted to laugh. I saw that. Uh-oh, Jill with a powerbomb inside. The ambulance Nurse Red for a second time. But she's right there to possibly force the door open and get her way up out of a bad situation. And she does. And it halts Jill's progress. But the bag-face harlot one more time with the offense out of nowhere. Go to sleep, about to put the nurse to sleep. What in the heck is this chick doing? Instead of finishing off her opponent, she's sizing her up for a frog splash off of the top of the ambulance. It is over for Nurse Red in this one. True indeed. the faithful in Des Moines. This one is an awesome spectacle as Jill whips Nurse Red into the ambulance, and I think it is over. All she wrote. Jill has turned heel and became our champion of boot within 2 weeks. Go on, Jill. Do your thing. Seconds away from the door being shut, but the nurse comes right back. Another breath of life into this matchup. A grueling contest indeed, these two ladies taking it to the limits here in the main event. Worth the price of admission indeed. As Jill what in the heck is she doing going back to the top of the emergency vehicle again? Nurse Red going back to the top. These two are determined to do bodily harm via airways as they are back on top, duking it out. Nice European uppercut by Nurse Red. Losing my voice. But hell, if I gotta lose my voice, it might as well be on a match of this caliber, big baby. Jill with the drop off. Oh my goodness. And Nurse Red has to have some ribs busted after that. But whatever was done to it, it wasn't enough to keep her down. And the tide has turned as Jill finds herself back into the ambulance one more time. And Nurse Red commences to close shut the doors and seeing Jill down the street to the local physician's ward. Hold on a second, she's getting a tad bit closer. And Jill one more time with the busting out of the ambulance. Man, these two are gonna go until they have no gas in the tank. As the sledgehammer coming back into the fold. And Jill doing her John Henry bit. But hold up a second, out of nowhere, one more again, Salida del Sol by Nurse Red, as quick as a hiccup. And one more again with the banging of the head, or should I say the banging of the bag, off of the steel of the ambulance. And with a thunderous chunk, Jill finds herself back in the same position she was a couple of minutes ago. And Nurse Red has a second door shut. And just like that, the nurse prevails here in match up number 5, our main event.
And still, Extreme Alliance Zone Women's Champion, News Rage.
Man, one hell of a contest indeed. I lost my voice on that one. Anyhow, thank you, Des Moines, for being such a great fandom and taking this one to another frequency. And tune in the next Friday night at 9 p.m. for another episode of 4-Star Friday. And as always, I will see you next live stream, y'all. Until our next live stream, always remember that I love you. Thank you, Des Moines, for being one hell of a crowd. And we are out of here with the help of DJ Soul Search, big baby.
This is a DJ Soul Search production.
Yeah! Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Whoop Ass Wednesday. And check it as always, we are the home where every view is viral. Because we are not entitled to your viewership, but when you give it to us, we greatly appreciate it. And remember, as you go about your way tonight and tomorrow as well, that every day above ground is a good day because you are here on the planet, able to fight through all of your adversities and create yourself a brand new reality in this effed up world that we living in. So until our next encounter, we wish Jill Godspeed on her recovery. Nurse Red with the win, big baby. Peace.